rotate your iPad. Well, I can't. How am I going to get in here? It's early because it's time to go to school. Let me move this over here. Ugh. It's time to go to school, and somebody did not sleep last night. And I was like, we had run out of melatonin, so he didn't have melatonin. I was like, oh, that darn melatonin, I just had no idea it was so strong. But then I come over here and look what I find. I find this 4 little tablets that he did not take last night. Guanfacine, these 3, and then this one is mirtazapine. So if you have a person that does not sleep, guanfacine and mirtazapine make it so you sleep. And I realized very quickly that these are the ones that are powerful because he was awake at 3 in the morning last night. I don't even know if he went to bed. Amos, did you ever sleep last night?
I overslept.
You overslept?
Yeah.
He overslept. He woke us up this morning. Mommy is picking up today.
Yeah.
Yep, at 3 o'clock.
What kind of freedom shot?
What kind of who?
Freedom shot in the not the 3000.
Yeah. I woke up this morning. He had been fixing food. I found two of those peanut butter jellies, Uncrustables, in the freezer, unwrapped. Empty loaf of bread, and then the Nutella jar with the top off, and the Nutella knife in the sink. Now, that might not seem like a big deal to you, but it's a big deal to us, and I'll tell you why. Last year, when he fixed himself food for the first time, he put the Nutella knife right back in the drawer.
Watch me.
So we call that progress around here. Hold on. So anyway, there is a chapter. There is not a sleep chapter in this book. If there's anything that makes me want to write another book, it's because I want to have a chapter about sleep. But there is a chapter, is it chapter 9, about anxiety. And anxiety, I think, is what keeps us from sleep. Well, not us, one of us from sleep. And there's a chapter about medication. And it's always weird to tell people that because I feel like there are people that are like, well, I don't believe in that. And even my son Thomas, like my children are very like healthy and athletic. And he's like, the medicine makes a difference. And he's 19. So this morning, I woke up to a message, an email message, and it was from a mom, and she said, I have, 2 older children. I don't know what they were, 8 and 11 or something, and I'm pregnant with the 3rd, and I just worry. I have these healthy children, and is it worth it? It felt so, like, made me so sad. What if this baby has Down syndrome or autism? Like, am I risking too much? There's my mom. She's got all the melatonin. And I answered her, and I said, I probably once was you. I remember thinking, like, I don't want to have any genetic testing. I can't handle any bad news. And now I realize, like, it's not bad news, right? Like, if one of my children, I hope get to have children, and they said, Mom, we found out our daughter or son is going to have Down syndrome or autism, I would be like, well, hang on, because you're in for a ride. But I would never say, well, you don't want this baby, So I hope that mom reads it and feels clarity and excitement. And I say that as somebody who, and I said this on CBS Mornings this past Tuesday, but like I used to see families like mine and I felt pity. And when I started writing, I just really wanted them to know, like, we don't need the pity, like, if anything, they're missing out on so much. Autism Out Loud is available most everywhere. And last night we announced kind of a big deal. Kate and Carrie and I, through this bookseller in Manio, and I have the link up. If you buy the book between now and then from her, your book will come with not one, not two, not three, but 6 signatures: Kate, Adrian, Carrie, Jack, Amos, Cooper. So that is a big deal. And of course now I don't have the link in front of me. Hold on, let me go get it. Hold on. Okay, so if you go to Downtown Books in Manio, or Duck's Cottage, which is in Duck, North Carolina, and you can order the book and you will get a copy with all 6 signatures. Yeah, Downtown Books in Manio. And I'm going to do an event there. I think it's around June, a Thursday night, the 5th maybe. It's 24 degrees in Columbus. That sounds horrible. It's cool here. We had a bunch of rain that I think washed off the darn pollen, which is great. And then, Amos, are you ready?
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're wondering, if you're like, I need to know about medicine or sleep. Okay, well, let's go. This book is for you. Downtown Books in Manio, Duck's Cottage. Signed copies from everybody. Subscribers, I'll be back and we'll have a little coffee chat when I get home in about 30 minutes. Goodbye.